Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here, and I hope you had a fantastic Christmas day with your family and friends. Now, Soul is a film that was supposed to be released some time ago, a few months back, through in theaters, but due to COVID-19, didn't get the chance. Thankfully, Disney has released this through Disney Plus on Christmas Day, and in this video, I want to talk about it. I want to really break down the film, the good and the bad, and I want to let you know if I think this is one of the best Pixar films or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. The good. The first thing that we need to point out, as any other Pixar film, is the quality of the graphics, the quality of the animation. We have gotten to this point where animation, particularly Pixar, it's just almost realistic, so realistic. The textures, the feel to it, it looks amazing. And of course, we're watching this through an app, we're watching this through a television monitor, we're watching this through our tablet or a phone, so it doesn't have the same feel as going to the movie theater, but the film is amazing. I love the detail. Of course, this setup of the film is in New York City, and you have the sounds of the city, all of it. So they did a fantastic job in recreating that. So yeah, that's the first thing that is going to really catch your attention. So yeah, it's probably the best thing, or at least the first thing that you're going to see. The second thing, and a very important thing in this film, is the sound. It does have a terrific sound. Of course, you have great voiceovers here. Jamie Foxx plays the main character here. Also, Tina Fey, she's really the second character that is at the center of the story, and they do a terrific job. But beyond just the voiceover and the acting, which in my opinion is superb, the voiceover is great. I think the sounds, of course, this movie circles around jazz music, but also there's other sounds. This is New York City, so there's a lot of urban sounds and very eclectic sound, and I really like it because it really plays so well with the film at every moment. In the tense moments, there's music that goes along with it. In the moments of jazz, there's great jazz music. So the film has a lot of great sound, and it feels so natural. So yeah, to me, that's something that really grabbed my attention. So yeah, I put it at the top of the list. Now, the third thing on my list, and the most important aspect of this film, is the story. In fact, it's one of the most important, most powerful things that Pixar does with their films. Not only the quality of the soundtrack, not only the quality of the visuals, the stories are always very, very powerful. And this film does have a very powerful story and message. Jamie Foxx he's the voiceover of this character, Joe Gardner, who is I would say a failed pianist, a failed jazz musician. He has dreams of becoming this big star, and that's all he cares about is jazz. So at some point in the process of getting into this big gig, he technically dies, or he goes into the great beyond, or in the process of going to the great beyond. So definitely he's in that point, and he just wants to come back to Earth. He wants to come back to his life because he feels that he hasn't accomplished what he wanted to do. And that's the story itself, is the process that he goes into this, pretty much into this journey of self-discovering. And the film really does it well. It's really that the whole theme of the film is in regards to the meaning, or the relationship between purpose and passion, and what really joins them together, and what's the glue that keeps them together. This is the part where Pixar really shines in the stories, and the reality, the meaning and the message in the stories. It did it with Inside Out, the most recent Onward, which it has a really powerful third act. This film does have the same level. It's at the same level, and I feel connected to it, very enticed with the story. I feel that it touches everyone. It doesn't really, even though it talks about the great beyond, about the afterlife in so many ways, it doesn't get involved into any type of religion or religious mumbo jumbo, but it really is very general in that aspect. And I feel that every person, regardless of your point of view in regards to the afterlife or what you think about life, I think everyone can feel connected to this story. There's emotional moments for sure, and it really moves you, and it really talks to you on a personal level. The movie, its name is Soul, so it really touches your soul. So yeah, that's, in my opinion, the best thing of this film. The bad. Now it's time to talk about the bad. As I mentioned, this film has a lot of great things, a lot of great things. But if there's one thing that perhaps is going to dissuade some people to really get connected to it, is that it takes time really to get to the point of the story. At the beginning, of course, you know where it's going. You kind of feel what the message is going to be. Kind of gives you that idea. But once the movie starts moving, it takes a little bit of time until it gets to that place. And that, I think for some people, it's fine, because for me, it's good. Because I want to unravel the story. I want to unravel the present until we get to that main message. I think Pixar does that very, very good. It did it with Inside Out and Onward. And this film follows the same trend. Really, the whole process is just to take to the final message, the final punch. And it is, and you know, I love it, but I know some people don't feel connected with that type of storytelling. They want really to know things from the get-go. So it's gonna take time, and if you sun out of this, then you're not gonna feel the connection in the end. That happened with Onward. A lot of people felt that because it's the third act what really matters. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time. There's some build-up that happens, and I know some people might be okay with it. I'm okay with it. I love that. But some people don't like it. So yeah, that will be a flaw for some. In conclusion, this is one of the best, in my opinion, Pixar movies that we have. It is a great addition to the really successful, really amazing catalog of Pixar movies. I think we all love Pixar since Toy Story. We love every movie has connected to us on some type of level or another. And I feel that every person can really connect to this. Now, I don't think this film is for children per se. Children might, like it, but not necessarily they will feel like a strong connection, because the message is very strong. It's mostly directed towards adults. But I feel that some young people might find the connection here. But definitely the message is very, very deep, and it's very, very strong. And I feel people my age, people that are older, people that, we're pursuing these dreams in our lives, because it's all about the pursuit of dreams and the pursuit of our passions and our purpose that the message talks about, and the connection between both of them, but also the meaning of life. So I feel that that's a lot of things that sometimes younger people might not feel. When we're young, we don't see life the same way as when we are older, and we see it in a different light. I feel that this movie connects with an older audience a lot better. Yeah, I do recommend it. I like it. It was fun. I wouldn't say that it's as good as Inside Out. I would say that I put it at the same level Onward, but I found Onward to be funnier because there were more funny moments there. This is more emotional in some ways. Not as emotional per se as Inside Out, but it's almost at the same level. So if I have to give this film a final score, in my book, this is a 9 out of 10, which is very good. Same as Onward. But in a different level. But they do have strong messages that really are important. This one has a strong message. Not surprising, if you watch the trailer, you can see what the story is all about. But definitely does have a very powerful message. But what is your opinion? What do you think? Have you watched the film? Are you a fan of it? You don't like it? You find it boring, or you find it exciting? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care. And I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.